Today I want to talk about luxury items that surprised me the most. I didn't want to buy them. I pretty much almost forced myself to buy them, but I love them right now so much. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. And today I want to talk about luxury items that, in a strong words, I really dislike. Close to, not hate, hate is a very strong word, but I didn't really fall in love from the first glance at these items, but the more I use them, the more I fall in love with them. And practice shows it's not always something that you love from the first glance could be the best purchase. So anyway, I have several items to show to you. Some of these items pretty much exchange because I just have to exchange for something, but then turns out I absolutely love them. But before I proceed, once again, a disclaimer: if the way I'm gonna speak about these items, clearly if I have all these items in my collection and I haven't sold them yet, it means I already used them for such a long time and I haven't sold them yet. It means I actually love these items. The reasoning why I would say I didn't want them is they weren't my first choice to buy, but I really surprised myself how much I love these items right now. So let's start it. I'm gonna start with a Chanel item, and this is Chanel necklace. Because normally when we think of Chanel necklace, it's something long, it's with pearls, with beautiful little CCs all over. And I came to boutique once when the collection right in the middle of the release, and there was one necklace that I actually want to buy, but it wasn't available at that time. And I asked if I can see any other options from that specific collection, but they said, listen, I don't want any stones, because at that time we already had the rumors of the stones falling out from Chanel custom jewelries, and I was like, I don't want any stones or anything like that. And at that time there was this necklace available, and the moment I'm going to show you, you are like, oh yes. And this necklace is actually double-sided. On one side you see CC, and on another side it's a side profile portrait of Chanel, and it says Chanel. And then it's kind of like really chunky chain with the hook at the end and the CC. So the way you wear this necklace, you kind of like, you know, going around and hook it at the front. So, and this is fairly short necklace. It sits right on top of the chest. And I didn't buy it on the sale or anything like that. I was pretty much buying full price, and I was thinking like, oh, nothing really special, kind of like, you know, just a chunky piece of metal, almost like obnoxious looking. I was like, do I really want it? Do I really need it? But then I said, okay, you know what, maybe in the winter with the chunky sweaters it will look nice. And I love the options that it's double-sided, so pretty much for the price of one I'm getting two necklaces. And I'm so glad that I did, because any other Chanel necklaces which is long, I have actually several in my collection, I end up selling all of those necklaces. Because if you really look at Chanel necklaces when they are layering them, the long necklaces, it's usually somebody who doesn't really have like really large chest. And I'm not saying that my chest is extra large, but I have some volume on my chest, and I noticed that, you know, when I wear those long necklaces, they don't really fall properly at the front. They kind of like, you know, almost like hooking on one side of my chest, then flipping over and hooking on another side of my chest, and this kind of like really almost like an ugly movement happening on front of my chest. So I thought, like, you know, I finally want something like very much stationary, and it's heavy. This actually heavy enough that, you know, when I put it on, it stays in place. and I'm so glad that I did. I absolutely love this necklace. You saw me wearing this necklace zillions of times on my channel. If I want to go somewhere and it's not going to be as flashy, I'm just wearing this you know, side, and you really have to read carefully to see that it says Chanel. I remember once my boss at work, he goes like, oh my goodness, love your necklace, it's so antique looking, is it a portrait of your grandmother? And I was like, yeah, I wish, if, you know, Gabrielle Chanel is my grandmother, but I'm not that lucky. Anyway, I really love this necklace, and I love it so much. Then once when it was Chanel sale, and there was options of this one. It's not double-sided, but it's with a beautiful, like, you know, what should I call it, interlocking or interlacing of the Chanel, kind of like a chain. I absolutely love it, so I purchased this one without hesitation, especially because I got this one at 40% sale. I was like, yes, 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 I 100% want this necklace. Maybe someone will say that they are pretty much looking alike, but I love them both, and I already have for several years, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Really good decision. As I said, I didn't plan to buy it. It's not something that's quite common with Chanel, but I really glad that I choose these kind of necklaces, and I fall in love with them really deeply. If I would have another chance of buying another kind of like short necklace like that, specifically like, you know, hooking up front, I will buy it again. So next item, I think I will continue with Chanel. So the next item that surprised me the most is my Chanel DeVille in small size. This is new small size with top handles. The new style when they have a pouch inside. It's kind of almost like a Louis Vuitton, never full with the pouch. It has also an additional shoulder straps, etc. And the reason why it surprised me the most, because previously I never even showed that video on my channel. I purchased really beautiful Chanel DeVille in large size. I maybe even have just a short video when I tried at the boutique. It was so special, so beautiful, but it was so heavy. I literally came home, tried it at home, and the same pretty much day, or like the day after, I went to boutique and I returned it because I knew that I wasn't able to wear that bag. It was so heavy. So, and from now on, I was kind of like, I really love style of Chanel DeVille, but I always stay away from them until this one. Because I always thought like maybe Chanel small would be a nice options for me, but previously when they did Chanel small size DeVille, it was always just only with the shoulder straps. It was never with the top handles. But this time they came with this idea of top handles plus an additional pouch. So, and I really love it. Inside also, guys, I have my Zoom money organizer. I have discount code. Check in the description box because they're really good. I have pretty much Zoom money organizers in all of my handbags that need an organizer. So anyway, so glad that I purchased this handbag, because as I said, I already had a bad experience and I was very hesitant of buying this one, especially in a light color, and it's a fabric. I thought like, oh, most likely I'm not gonna use it, etc, etc. But I'm pretty much forced myself to buy this one because I said I really want to have at least one Chanel DeVille in my collection, especially it's beige with a blue color, and it's something that I mostly wear in summer. Blue color is one of my favorite in summer, and I said, okay, never mind, I'm absolutely positive that I'm gonna wear it at least a few times per summer. And boy, oh boy, I was wrong. I actually wear this handbag so much during the summer, and it's already my second summer when I was wearing this handbag. Actually, even third or second, never mind. so glad that I kind of literally forced myself to buy this handbag, because originally I was kind of like, oh, if it's going to be available black on black, then maybe I will buy it. And Maise contacted me and said that she has this beige with the light blue handles, and I was like, should I buy it? And I'm so glad that I did. So one of my most used tote bags in summertime. So I guess I should switch at least right now to some other brand. Let's talk about Hermes. From Hermes, the items that surprised me the most from custom jewelry or fashion jewelry, as Hermes call it, it's small CDC. And you know, when it comes to Hermes and their fashion jewelry, or any other jewelry for that matter, or any other items which is not handbags, Birkin, Kelly's, Constance, or any other handbags that you like, it's pretty much, you know, you're just building profile. It's not like the first choice to purchase any items like that. But previously I already had 2 CDCs in my collection in full size. And then I purchased, you know, small CDC. In fact, the very first small CDC that I got, it was black with palladium plated hardware, because I wanted something kind of modern looking and that I can stack it. And the reason that I love small CDC is that they're beautiful by itself. They don't make that kind of jingling sound that the large one does. And they're perfect for stacking. Let's say if you want to put a CDC bracelet and then put a couple of your other bracelets, they stack beautifully. So, and I have black in Madame leather. Yes, I think it's Madame with palladium plated hardware. I have lizard ombre with the gold hardware, and I have again Madame leather, gold on gold, like, you know, classic combo, gold on gold. Absolutely love them. As I said, I already have 3 in my collection, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm getting some kind of, like, you know, maybe colorful next one, you know, not just the white, black, and gold or a tube, etc. Really surprised at how much I use them and how much I truly enjoy using them. Like, you know, they're really nice buy for me. And if you are not the person who is trying to build your profile at Hermes and buying these items at the full price, if you're gonna look at the resale market, quite often you can find them at 50% off sale on secondary market in a brand new pretty much condition. So really surprised by these Hermes purchases. So next one, Louis Vuitton. From Louis Vuitton, what surprised me the most is these sneakers. I forgot the name. I have to put it maybe somewhere on the screen, because these sneakers I didn't really buy like as an initial purchase. I purchased different sneakers. I tried them on a couple of times. I almost tripped in those sneakers at home. They kind of, like, you know, funky looking, and I find it's very difficult for me in those sneakers to go down the stairs. I'm almost like tripping over myself. And then I came to boutique and I said, like, I want to exchange for something, and they give me options of this one, and I thought, like, oh my goodness, they are so simple looking, almost like, you know, uninteresting shoes at all. And when I realized that these sneakers are really great, it's many years ago already, like several years ago right now, I think about 5 or 6 years ago, we were in Las Vegas, and I brought kind of, like, you know, it was winter time, Christmas time. I bought kind of short booties, and I thought they were comfortable, but when it was on a long walk, especially, you know how much we were walking in Las Vegas when we are in Las Vegas, and then I realized I literally couldn't walk in those booties at all. My feet were killing me. And then I had these sneakers. I just brought them just in case, if I can wear them with Louis Vuitton handbag. And then I put them on, and it was like walking on the clouds. Comparing to other, like, you know, luxury sneakers that I have in my collection, they're really comfortable. They're really comfortable. The only negative things I could say about them, because, you know, this is canvas, and when it's rubbing, sometimes they kind of making, like, you know, funny squeaky sound. I really hate that funny squeaky sound, but you know, not much you can do about it. So, but otherwise, as I said, I wasn't planning to buy them. They were just an exchange items that I was almost like pushed to get them. And I remember the essay, she was like, oh, you know what, they're so comfortable, they're so popular. And I was like, okay, so let me get them. And as I said, I already have them for such a long time in my collection, and I still use them and I love them. Because usually when it comes to shoes, and say if I purchase something and I didn't love it right away, I find that they're very, very uncomfortable, I usually, like, you know, bite the bullet, because they're already worn. Even if the shoes are brand new, you try to sell them, you're already losing some money, quite significant. But if they're already worn, you're losing like 50+%. So usually if something doesn't work out for me, I try to sell them right away, just like realizing, okay, have to bite the bullet and you know, sell them. But this one, as I said, I already have for so many years in my collection, and I absolutely love it. And I think by now the price also increased really drastically. Highly recommend if you're considering these sneakers. The only one thing, as I said, they may make a squeaky noise. So that's the Louis Vuitton. Absolutely, absolutely love this item. So let's talk about Chanel again. From Chanel, the handbag also, I would say, from their classic lines that surprised me the most, it's my Chanel mini rectangular in red color with champagne gold hardware. This handbag surprised me so much, and I will explain to you the reason why it surprised me the much. When it comes to red color, it's not per se my #1 choice of color. I find it's like on me quite loud. I do enjoy sometimes occasionally, like especially in summer, a little bit of red here and there in shoes, etc. But on the handbags, I kind of more cautious. And I remember my first red handbag, it was Chanel 19. Maybe I even include the model in shot over here. I literally brought home, tried it at home without walking anywhere outside for a day or two, and then I called my SA and I said I want to exchange it with the black. And I still have my Chanel 19 in black in my collection, and I absolutely love it. And then it was during the COVID, when the COVID just started. So there was no shopping in the boutiques, but clearly SAs, they have to make a sale, and they were contacting their, like, I would say, preferred clients that they know who are willing to purchase over the phone. And the price is for Chanel about to increase, and my say goes like the price will increase really drastically. Do you want to buy Chanel mini? And I was like, yes, definitely. And I said, what colors do you have? And she goes like, we don't have anything except red one. And I was like, oh Jesus Christ, red. I just turned down the Chanel 19 in red, and now it's mini in red. Like I was like, oh no, I don't really. I was like, what's the hardware? And she goes, oh, it's champagne. It's actually very nice because you can wear it with the gold jewelry, with silver, it goes with everything. And I was like, oh, the lambskin, it's so delicate. And she goes like, no, you know, nowadays the lambskin from Chanel is not as bad, it's kind of quite durable, etc. So you should get it. I was like, okay. So when I purchased this handbag, it was $42.50 Canadian. Right now, you know, it's $6,250, I think, if they haven't increased it yet. So close to $7,000 with the taxes. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I did. I wouldn't say that I use this as much, because I still find that you know, when it comes to the red color, you have to be somewhat color coordinated when you put on the red handbag with your outfit. But I'm so glad that I did, because I truly surprised myself how much I enjoyed the red color, how much I'm wearing red color, especially in the summertime. It looks absolutely great with my red Chanel scarf. You can wear it with the red shoes, or just like, you know, scarf and the bag. It's already good enough for any outfit. Really, really glad that I purchased this handbag, and it still stays in my collection. So happy. So next items, it's actually my rings, again from Hermes. As I said, normally very few people willing to buy Hermes gold jewelry, unless if you're building your profile. And I have two rings from Hermes, and this is the first one. Oh. And you can see that I actually use them. This is the very simple, and I love that it's flat. It just edge dunker design right there with the tiny diamonds, and they sparkle like a crazy. And I usually wear it on my you know, engagement finger, because my engagement ring is too small for me right now, and I have to do something about it. Maybe do some kind of repair, cleaning, to, you know, to bring it to life, my engagement ring. And I thought, like, you know, maybe I should buy something that, you know, I could wear it on daily basis. And I'm so glad that I did. I wear it almost every single day, just as my wedding band, engagement, etc. And the second one is this. I think it's a Hermes Kelly ring, if I'm not mistaken. This has 4 tiny diamonds. Sorry, if it's not gonna catch quite nicely, I will include the picture. Again, I knew that I have to buy something from the gold section, like fine jewelry, to get my first quarter bag. This is just before my first quarter bag, and I like the design. It speaks to me. But if it would have been my first choice, no. But I knew that I have to buy something from the, as I said, gold section, and I'm so glad that I did. I absolutely love this combo. I quite often wear them like that on my left hand, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I have zero regrets. I use them a bunch, a really bunch, almost like on daily basis if I'm not wearing any other jewelries. I don't know, guys, what's happened, but it looks like my video cut right in the middle, and then I didn't realize, and I will continue later on with the video without realization that half of my video cut off. But the next items that I want to talk about that surprised me really the most is my purchase of Hermes 124. It was purchased on the resale market. I haven't seen this bag. Literally, I will take it back. I saw this bag in Paris on the display, but I didn't try it on. I didn't try to open. I didn't try it on me personally. And I took pretty much leap of faith purchasing this handbag on the pre-love market. I paid premium, and I'm so glad that I did, because I absolutely love this bag. I wear so much during the summer months, and hopefully right now I'm gonna continue with explanation of my handbag from original videos that I actually filmed it. But I'm so glad that I did, because this summer this is one of my most used handbag in summer, and I love that I can wear it like, you know, just a double like that. I love that I can wear it long on the shoulders, but I also can wear it even crossbody, and I will show it to you, because for my height, as I said, I'm 5'3", and I'm not the slimmest build. I still, like, you know, have some meat on my bones, and that's how it sits on me. you can see that it's actually sits, it's high, but still quite decent sit, like, you know, for the crossbody. I absolutely love it. And saying, if let's say this year, because this year once again in the winter I'm planning to go to Europe, if I'm gonna get offer in a boutique in France, Constance, 124, specifically 124. In fact, 124, it was Jackie Kennedy who was wearing 124, and I think it looks absolutely elegant on her. But then, for that matter, everything looks elegant on Jackie Kennedy. At least looked perfect on Jackie Kennedy. So anyway, as I said, if it will be offered to me again in kind of more durable color, like let's say black or gold or a tube, something darker, or gris mare, I will gladly take the second one without a hesitation, because as I said, I love this bag, but it's could be a little bit stressful to wear, especially in the winter time, because it's very, very light color. So I guess, I mean, I could talk about zillions of other items that surprised me in my collection, but this is the most vivid one. It's pretty much, I didn't want to buy them, or I took a leap literally without seeing bag, buying on a second market with a premium, or something that I already returned previously, buying again, hoping that, you know, this time it's going to be a good reason, and something that I didn't want to buy at all, but just only because I have to buy to build a profile, and it's really surprised me that I actually wear a lot. So if you have any kind of items in your collections that you didn't really want to buy, but you purchase it and now it's one of your favorite items, please put your comments below, because I really want to learn about these items. I may buy it as well and fall in love with those items. So I guess that's it for today, and I will see you on my next one. Bye bye.